You're listening to CFUV 101.9 FM in Victoria. We have with us today in the studio 3 of the members of Women who are playing tomorrow night at Lucky Bar. Why don't you introduce yourselves, guys?
My name is Chris.
Michael Wallace here.
Matt over here.
Matt's in the corner.
Matt's in the corner.
Noah's first.
Cool. So you guys are touring your new album, Public Strain. It's been getting awesome reviews. You've been to some crazy places.
Yeah.
Where have you been so far?
We were in Europe for 2.5 weeks, and then we had 5 days off, and we bought a van that has since broken down 6 times, and
embarked on a 5-week
yeah
Europe or North America tour
in a broken van.
Which conveniently breaks down every weekend when all the mechanic shops are closed.
It only ever broke down on Saturdays.
On
I
Saturdays,
swear, this thing was, and it was.
If there's any mechanics out there, just maybe like a Saturday late night guy, get in touch with some bands. You know, it could be profitable.
What kind of van is it?
Catch them in a bind.
It's a Dodge Ram wagon.
Should send a note to Dodge.
Yeah.
Jerks. Okay, so why don't we play a song that you guys are into listening to, maybe on your travels?
Should start with that Azalea?
Let's start with the Chicos, man.
Okay.
We are in Victoria.
Yeah, we are in Victoria. They are from Victoria. They rule.
Okay, so Run Chico Run, what song?
Old Blue Pants.
You're listening to CFUV 101.9 FM. In the studio with us today are the fellas from Women.
That's us.
Yeah, and we were talking about road stories, like crazy gigs, crazy van incidents, other wildness.
Tell them the hotel room. Mike.
No, don't.
We can't.
Come on.
I don't think we can air that.
Yeah, we can.
I don't think we can. Some of these things are. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
They might like take us back to Illinois and arrest us if they found out what.
But something happened at some point.
Come on.
Yeah, we clam up.
So what's been like your favorite town to play so far?
I really had a lot of fun in El Paso, Texas.
Yeah.
It was an all-ages show. And
classic.
There was all these kids there, and the 2 bands that played, they were both probably 16 years old, 15, 16, and they were just really, really good. Punk stylings.
Yeah.
But
So by good,
everyone's
he
super
means
nice.
shitty, but it made us feel good inside.
That's like everything I listen to.
This is pretty...
This sounds so bad, but I feel so great right now. Yeah.
And good.
You're
burritos
basically in
afterwards.
Mexico. We were chilling at this house. Sorry. After, and where we were partying, you could look out and it was like, oh, that's Mexico
Yeah,
right
you can
there.
see Juarez. You can see the tanks like patrolling the streets.
Yeah.
It's scary.
And the van held up in that stretch of the tour?
No,
it
didn't.
We were down
Yeah.
a man, half of our gear, all of our clothes.
Yeah, we
our
thought it was
toothbrush.
we thought it was a quick fix on the van, so we left it in Dallas and each brought like a pair of socks and a t-shirt, and then lived in that for a week, 7 days before we met up with our dude.
Then we
again.
got to California and we ended up sending a transmission part from California back to Dallas, where Robert and our van and our gear and everything was waiting already, and for them to install it and then drive all the way 27-hour haul to meet us in San Francisco.
I think that's got to be a record for van breakdowns.
Oh
Yeah.
and then
6 van breakdowns.
6 van breakdowns. Yeah, it got fixed in Dallas, and then the power steering went 8 hours later, and he got stranded in New Mexico, and then another 10 hours in, a bolt shot into the oil filter, so all the oil leaked out of the van, and it started to smoke. And then he picked up an anarchist somewhere.
Yeah.
Some like young, like fresh anarchist who had only hitchhiked across the country once before.
Yeah, it was his first round. He was pretty green.
Yeah, he'll be harder later. He didn't even have any face tattoos yet, but he was a nice kid.
He didn't have a dog either.
No, he needs to find his anarchy dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He needs his own personal anarchy dog.
Oh, speaking of that, vote for Saul.
Oh yeah,
for
Saul.
Saul.
Yeah.
Vote for Saul. We ran into him in the parking lot. He's a nice man.
Yeah.
Is he a local politician?
We're
He's-
talking Vans.
He's running for city council.
Is he what party?
Saul.
Saul's Good is his website.
Saul's good.
Saul's
Good.
good.
Saul good.
Saul Good.
.com.
Yeah, Saul.
Well, that's
Vote for
awesome.
Saul's a regular ticket winner here on CFV. He just won tickets to the PAC 80.
There you go.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Saul.
Congratulations, Pack 80.
All right, so do you guys have another track you want to throw on?
Oh. So we're gonna go ahead and show the world our emotional underwear and play the band we were all in when we were 16, and same lineup.
This is your idea, though.
A lot harder.
Subliminally,
Yeah.
like, I just got this out. I don't know. I mean, we don't have to, but
You Darren Browned me
I
into
already
doing
got
this.
it out.
We generally don't even talk about this band in interviews.
I think we
like,
should Elias
not
that
discuss
shit.
it.
Man.
Yeah. Are we gonna go full metal right now?
Like, we pepper sprayed Pat, locked him in our van, and
now
we
we're
should
gonna
probably
play the metal
his
song.
teenage
Okay.
angst
Yeah.
that we were all dealing with for the last, 3 days.
3 days,
Yeah.
yeah. Pat's been in a bit of a state.
Yeah.
Anywho.
Okay,
Did
Veritas.
we say crack on air? 16-year-old angst.
Check out that angst. That boogie angst. Yeah. You heard it here first.
So how old were you guys
And
when
last.
you did that?
I was 15. I was 15 years old.
10 years ago?
That was 10 years ago.
And this is the current lineup of women in a totally different
I think it's pretty similar.
incarnation.
So you were like 37.
I've been getting younger.
Your bald spot was just cresting.
Yeah. Now it's a full grown man
Yeah.
and I'm a boy.
Well, I was in Japan last winter, and I found one of your records at a record store in Fukuoka. What's the name of your Japanese label?
Contra read?
Contra Reed, yeah. Are you guys going to tour Japan anytime?
We really, really want to.
We're trying.
There's some plans in the works. The dude that puts out the records there is super sweet, a sweet man, and he wants to bring us out, and that'd be like a dream come true. I could totally like hijack the plane and crash it on the way home if we went to Japan.
That's awesome. If you do go, there's a hostel in Kyoto called Sandalwood,
Yeah.
and the people who run that hostel are in a band with a guy from an old Japanese psych band called Les Rallies
des
des
Nudes.
Nudes. Yeah,
No
man.
way.
And they're in the band with the bass player who actually did hijack a plane in the
Yep.
70s. So if you go there, you gotta
Hang
go
out with
and
that
say
guy.
hi.
Get some hijack tips.
That's such a
Groovy. So let's hear another tune. What do you want to play?
What's on? Oh, here's a band. Mike and I were in later on in our lives. We're just kind of doing the
band.
chronological.
It's our whole
It's
discography.
still continuing though, yeah? Like,
Yeah. It's like, I mean, it was 2 people when they put this out, and then there was 6 of us in that band at one point. Now it's back to 2 dudes again. But Morgan and Jordan are in a band. This is a Zeta Booth.
Yeah, this is their first release. It's Mysterious Body, and the song's called Dead Girls.
Yes, it is.
you're listening to CFUV 101.9 FM. In the studio with us today are the chaps from Women. I have a serious question for you fellas.
I
we
love
may be able to
seriousness.
provide you with a serious answer, but I can't promise anything.
Okay. Well, I noticed there are a couple songs on your album that cleverly allude to songs from the past. I'm thinking of Narrow with the Hall, which kind of approximates the rising drone from Heroin by the Velvet Underground, and also Untogether, which has a vocal melody that kind of is a subtle encapsulation of Bernard Sumner's delivery in like early New Order. I'm wondering how conscious you guys are of making these allusions when you're writing, and if you're trying to send out a sly wink to music nerds.
I don't know how conscious we are of it when it's happening, but I think it's more of a subconscious thing. Like, we love all those bands, you know?
It's just like you're
It's just-
metabolizing it. And
Exactly.
out it
Yeah.
comes.
Exactly. It's
But it's not like, hey, let's do the Heroin thing on this one. But sometimes it is.
we're always talking about other bands. It's like, let's do a Stooges part on this thing.
Yeah, when we're writing songs, we'll be like,
Yeah.
okay, so then you go into the New Order part, and
Yeah.
then I'll go into like the Sonic Youth Branca thing.
Drop the
And
Eno
then,
beat.
yeah,
And
drop
do
the Eno beat.
Yeah. So I guess we really are just
So in essence,
waving
you're,
hard
music
consciousness.
nerds.
you're
Yeah.
kind of like the platonic ideal of the music nerd as musician.
Yeah, dude.
Like,
I guess so.
groovy.
Yeah,
All
these
right.
guys
we
are
spend
always,
all of our
like,
time just geeking out, listening
reading
to music.
tabs on the internet, like Sabbath solos, and then
And then
we
throw
get
in
into
a little,
the
taste.
jam pad, and
That's the thing. I guess our life
And
really
let the
is driving
subconscious
around
flow
listening
in
to
head.
music.
Yeah, that's all we do.
Amazing. So what time are you guys on tomorrow at Lucky Bar?
I'm not sure actually. I don't know much.
Yeah, I know we
But I
got to
know
the
I
city.
love you.
Back to those intelligent questions.
Yeah, here we go. We got to the city we needed to be in, and that's as far as I'm thinking right now.
We don't have to think about that until tomorrow, because
10:30?
today is a day off.
11:30?
And it is one of 2 days off on this 37-day tour. So we're actually just trying not to think about it right now. If that's all right with you, Chris.
All right, well, I'll fill the listeners
we still
in.
love
then.
you.
Tomorrow night, sometime in the later evening, women will take the stage at Lucky Bar with Run Chico Run.
And Manchild.
And
our friend
Manchild
Manchild.
from Calgary.
And Manchild, yes. Guys you know from Calgary?
Yeah,
Yeah.
pals of ours. They've been on part of this part of the tour with us.
Awesome,
Yeah.
cool.
Medicine, Kentucky.
Yeah.
Made the
In
long
Kentucky.
haul.
Whoa. Okay, well, this has been a fun interview, guys.
Yay.
Do you wanna-
Yay.
do you wanna-
Thanks,
Yeah.
Chris.
Tomorrow night, Lucky Bar, be there or be
In the vicinity.
four cornered.